Hello, I'm Zaki, a cloud support engineer here at the AWS office in Sydney. Today I will show you how to copy all objects from one Amazon Simple Storage Service bucket to another bucket using AWS Command Line Interface. So let's get started. After logging into the AWS Management Console, navigate to Amazon S3 in the desired region. In the navigation pane, choose Create Bucket. Enter a name for the S3 bucket. The name must be unique across all AWS accounts in all the AWS regions within a partition. Then choose Create Bucket. Next, open the terminal to install and configure AWS Command Line Interface. You can download and install the AWS CLI on Windows, Linux, or Mac OS by following the steps provided in the description of the video. After you install the CLI, configure the CLI by running the following command. Provide the access key and secret access key when asked. You can skip the default region name and default output format. Now, let's run the command to copy the objects from source bucket to the destination bucket. Note that if you have objects in the Amazon S3 Glacier storage class, those objects must first be restored using the steps provided in the link, which is also provided in the video description. Note the following when you use AWS CLI to copy objects. The sync command uses the copy object APIs to copy objects between the S3 buckets. The sync command lists the source and the target buckets to identify objects that are in the source bucket but that aren't in the target bucket. When you use the sync command on a versioned bucket, only the current version of the object is copied. Previous versions are not copied. By default, this behavior preserves object metadata. If the source bucket has access control lists active, then the ACLs are not copied to the destination bucket. This is true when the ACLs are active in the destination bucket. If both the source and the destination bucket have ACLs that are active, then the destination object's ACLs will grant full control to the account that performed the copy. If the operation fails, then you can run the sync command again without duplicating previously copied objects. If you encounter timeouts because of large bucket, then consider using Amazon CloudWatch metrics to calculate the size of the bucket and number of objects in the bucket. Then consider using S3 batch operations to copy the objects. The S3 copy object API does not support copying objects larger than 5 GB. In such cases, you can use other AWS services such as AWS Data Sync or S3 replication. Now, to verify the objects are copied to the target bucket, run this command and then compare the outputs. Refer to the troubleshooting steps in the document linked in the video description if the copy operation fails. And now you know how to copy all objects from one S3 bucket to another bucket using AWS CLI. Thanks for watching and happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS.